What a week this has been for ADA and crypto in general. And right now we're cooling off a little bit going into the weekend. That's okay. When we go on these rip-roaring runs, it is important that we take some time for a deep breath. And right now, I think we might experience this certain thing over the next few days before an exciting next week. I'm Luckside. Welcome to the channel. If you guys haven't already or are new, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again. It's free to do, and we'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. Despite ADA not really doing a whole lot yesterday, we managed to squeak out a barely green day. We got a little bit of a red day today, just kind of interesting doji candles taking place back-to-back days. Obviously, this will probably change by the time we get later on in the day, but we're sitting right above 40 cents. And what we're kind of doing right now is we're sitting trying to find support. We're seeing where ADA is comfortable at before we try to take the next leg. And what people need to understand is that maybe above our opportunity zone right here. I mean, we've had support kind of around this 38, 39 cent range before in terms of ADA. We still are above our 100-day moving average. There's a lot of range that ADA could move to here over the course of the weekend. And why I say that is we're kind of experiencing speculators move around the space. You remember how during these last 6 months, we've talked about capital just kind of moving in a circle, speculators moving from coin to coin to coin. That's what we're seeing right now. People taking some profit, moving on. If you guys take a look, I mean, these are the coins right now that are the top gainers over the last 24 hours. And these are coins that weren't some of the top gainers over the prior 24 hours. So that's what you're seeing right now. In fact, when you look at the overall market cap in terms of crypto, you guys can see it's only up 0.5% over the last 24 hours. That's a very key sign that this is actually what's taking place right now. So ADA is just kind of bouncing around. We're waiting. And I think that we may kind of just do a little bit of chop before we get into the next week. Now, what's interesting about this is ADA is flashing, again, some very good signals. You know, for example, if we take a look at the daily chart, look at the indicator, we are in neutral momentum. It's a very good sign. Again, that sell zone popped up here. So this may be, again, where ADA cools off slightly. We'll have to wait and see. However, when we look at the 1 hour chart, on my indicator, there's actually a buy zone flashing. And when we look back at the last couple times this has taken place, it's led to that next leg, that next surge. Now, again, this doesn't always find the exact bottom. It just identifies some great opportunities where you may be able to accumulate before things start to take off. Again, if you guys want to check this out, there's a 7-day free trial. Feel free to check that out in the link in the description below. But why I think this next week is going to be big for the crypto market in general is BTC is still broken out right now. All right. We're seeing 3 straight green daily candles. Right now, it's a pretty tempered day. It wouldn't surprise me if we have kind of a quiet weekend, unless we start to see some of that outside capital flow into the space. That's kind of where things get a little bit unpredictable, because this is exactly what we saw back in February, March, where we saw outside capital start to enter the space kind of surprisingly. All right. We're getting a lot of coverage right now, a lot of optics going on with the election. So people are paying attention. And as the market has just been on this rip roaring run, basically since the earlier part of September, don't be surprised if you start to see some of that outside capital flow in. And this is really a big reason why this push is taking place, guys. Institutional money, they have smashed the bull button and they are in full buy mode. We saw another huge day yesterday, $494 million worth of BTC added. ARK21 added $200 million worth of BTC yesterday. BlackRock, $110 million. Even Grayscale bought yesterday. Guys, even spot Ethereum ETFs, $58 million of inflows. This is the largest weekly inflow we have seen since July 19th. $1.1 billion, guys. We are back on the bullish side of things. All right. The sentiment in the market has drastically shifted. So now, as we may have a tempered weekend, as long as things don't get crazy one way or the other, it's possible that this trend that we're seeing from institutional money is going to continue into the next week and continue these rallies moving forward. Again, pay attention to the USDT dominance. Pay attention to what capital on the sidelines is doing right now. Again, it's taking a deep breath before, again, this timeline here. October 1st through October 15th, guys, this is it's crazy how perfect this timing is for this breakout in terms of BTC. I would not have guessed that. Actually, I think we did talk about that it may happen kind of right around here. So what this means is that Alts are going to follow what BTC is doing. The timeline for ADA, same thing right here. That may be where we start to take some steps, start to tackle some of these levels before we get into November, which historically speaking is when alts go full vertical, beginning of alt season, when things get truly exciting. So that's what I'm expecting over the next few days. This isn't a guarantee. This isn't financial advice. Again, things are kind of unpredictable right now. Obviously, there's always the possibility of negative events just popping up out of nowhere. I think we're in a pretty decent spot right now. That's the best. And that may sound kind of non-committal, but that's kind of where we're at. Me personally, guys, still have my long position open, not doing anything with that. Again, if you guys want to check out Margex, there's a link in the description below. Up 228% on this position right now. Again, people have been doing incredibly well with the movements in the market. Again, you can earn up to $10,000 in deposit and trading bonuses. There's no KYC. So have a great day. Have a great weekend. Enjoy this while it lasts, while there is a little bit of calm in the market, because very soon things will not be so calm anymore. Appreciate you. Have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.